Hey everybody, what's going on? This is Frankie B. And yeah, I am right back into the art flow. With that said, this is kind of bittersweet, just because I'm going to be heading back into production with Kajus and Cowboys starting in March. So it's been really fun. I've spent like pretty much February doing a lot of these videos, catching up on commissions and stuff like that. And yeah, it's been really nice and stuff. But now, you know, it's time to get back into the main workload, and that is Kajus and Cowboys. Contracts have been signed and such, and so you know, these things have to be fulfilled and done. Deadlines have to be met. So you know, there is that little bit where it's like, okay, cool. I am excited. Please don't let my tone of my voice deceive you. I am really excited to be getting back. I'm going to be starting on issue 4. Me and Matt have been pushing. Our main key thing is volume, ensuring that, you know, once issue 1 comes out, then we have a stockpile of issues ready, so that nothing can sort of get in the way of stopping the flow of the publication of the comics. Because my philosophy has always been, when I grew up with comic books were a form of entertainment. They were a form of cheap entertainment, actually, that was used in a sense so that, you know, you can read, and then you can, you know, and you can collect, or some people would dispose of, but you know, collect and such. And also it was just, you know, it dealt with volume. You know, you were going through issue 1, and then you wanted to get issue 2, and then so on and so forth, and it kept going on and on. So that's kind of like the mindset I know I have when it comes to Kajus and Cowboys. It's about volume. I want to get as many issues. We have, I believe our contract is stated for 12 issues. So we'll see. 12 issues would probably be the most that I've done for a series. You know, I think that when I did Robot God Akamatsu, that we did as a graphic novel, but it roughly could have been, if we broke it down, could have been roughly 6.5 books, maybe. I haven't looked at the page count, but I would say it was close to something like that, roughly. So there you go. You know, I'm a stickler for deadlines. I'm a stickler for production. Those things mean something, especially when it comes to when you give your word. When you write a contract and you do your word, then you have to be laser focused in and get the job done. No excuses, because the key thing is that the product has to come out. And so, you know, there you go. So with that said, these are some commissions, sketch cards that I did as a reward tier for the Alterna Winter campaign. These are the first 2. So this was Senator Rise, and I believe he's from Downcast. And I actually put a, hopefully it's not a glare, but I put a Mod Podge. I'm starting to do that with my cards now. I am addicted to it. Let me get that off there. These are actually in protectors and stuff. And I actually have a plastic sleeve in the cards. I actually in a the cards are in a plastic sleeve, and then I put them into a protector. So you have this particular one was done differently, because the person who wanted the card commission contacted me personally, paid a little extra to have Letrotone put on it. So that's why I decided to add the in the campaign. These were just black and white sketches, but I decided to put a little red, just to put red as a color in there, and then I'll just carry it through with the other stuff. Just little spots of red, nothing too crazy, or some color. So I did that one. And then I did King Cryptid, who is a really popular character created by Peter Simeti. And yeah, so this is one that I did. He's always, what's going on? And then I finally got the word for the next 2 that I have to do. And it's another King Cryptid. And sort of carrying on from this first one, the first one I just showed you, where it looks like a windstorm. So he's like, what's going on? And he's kind of looks like he's either caught up in it, but he's definitely up in the sky, and he's sort of like, oh my God, what's happening? You know, I kind of like that. It's like this ongoing thing, like, what's going on? We don't know what's going on. We just know it looks crazy. It looks insane. And then the final one was pretty interesting new character that's going to be coming to Alterna Comics, H.H. Hoover. Yeah, So I just got the commission to do this guy as well. So, all right, let's get going. So as always, this is a mashup video. You know, I talk a little bit and then I transition over to hyperlapse. That's where it speeds up and there's music and then it's like, whoo, okay, it goes quick. All right, so with that said, let's get going. Let's get some drawing in here. All right, I think I'll go with my man Hoover right here. Interesting character. Can't wait to see what happens when the book actually drops and stuff. So already a lot of people are really interested. I actually picked up some original artwork from the artist, so I'm really excited myself personally. His work he's a beautiful detail work. All right, let's how many times, I think I've told people many times, I am not a letterer. But, you know, there's something about when someone actually puts the lettering onto something, you know, there's just an old school feel to that, man. You know, very hardcore indie, underground comic. I don't even know if the kids today can even remember that. Underground comics, like the Rob Crumb guys and stuff like that back in the day. Sometimes you pick up some of that old stuff. I mean, it's like when you see the hand lettering, it's just like, whoa. But it just works, you know? All right, here we go. Let's get in here. And like all my other cards, if people see my cards, I'm one of those kind of people where I love trying to capture like a scenario. Like I think in the terms of, you know, keyframes, storyboards, you know. And so when I'm drawing a card or something like that, I'm thinking of it as a panel to something that is going on, you know. So what scenario is this, you know? You got this sort of shadowy character that's coming out of this warp. And H.H. Hoover is about to throw down, looks like it, you know. He's clearly saying, hey, he's ready for it. So he's pumping himself up. He's ready. He's gonna get the job done. All right. Yeah, and this is gonna be black and white. But I'm gonna throw a little hints of probably red in it. You know, try to keep it consistent. It's only fair. But yeah. Yeah, I'm really excited to be getting back on Kajis and Cowboys, and it's something about like working on a series, you know, the excitement of just something, you know. I think more so the excitement of just like, you know, because I'm talking about it, but I can't really show anything really of the newer stuff. But most of the stuff I've been kind of showing is just really sketch cards and pretty much the stuff that we had for the campaign last summer. But, you know, it's going to feel nice just to, you know, get it out there in the market and then really see what people, you know, what their thoughts are, see what it is, you know. All right. Let's see, I'm gonna turn this head a little bit. Where we're at the 8 minute, well, almost going on 9 minute mark, so I'm not gonna drag your ears too long. But yes, it's been pretty exciting. You're starting off and I'm just drawing like a madman, which is good, you know. I remember one of my teachers that I used to do some ad work with would always say, it keeps you off the streets, right, Frank? Like, yeah, true. It does. It keeps you off the streets, keeps you out of trouble. You hope. All right. Such an interesting character. It really is. The design. I feel like he's the kind of character that would fit definitely back in the old days with MTV's, what was that? Oh God, was that called Liquid Television? I feel like with the head and all those, you know, I think Eon Flux was also part of that too. I could be wrong though. I don't know if that was Liquid TV, but I remember the head and all those really interesting, bizarre, but really interesting cartoons that came out of that. I think the Max was part of that too. I feel like it, which is really cool. All right, well, let's see, we're at the 10-minute, closing in on 11-minute. So, all right, this is going to be it. So I'm going to be switching over to Hyperlapse. I just want to thank everyone who has come by my channel, that's commented or shared. Just, you know, hey man, just thank you so much for just stopping by and checking out my stuff. You know, you didn't have to do it. And I'm honored and humbled. So with that said, let's keep that